Sean from First Thing Designs. I'd like to show you how to assemble the nose of the Carvette kids bed. This video will talk about just the wood construction, and then the next video will talk about the upholstering. So it's going to be painted with a little strip of chrome, and then we'll draw in the headlights, closed Carvette headlights. So here I'll show you how we start this project. Basically, you start by making a nose plate. It's around 40-ish inches, 41 or something like that, and it's tapered here. It follows the shape of the car, so it's tapered from here to there, that nose plate. So it's like 8 5/8 back here and 8 3/8 up here. So it's got to have that little bit of taper on that piece of wood. Okay, so the full length back here. So you make that, and you'll make 5 of these nose braces. And then you're going to figure out how long to make this short stud, this 2x4. You'll need 4 of these 2x4s, but the way you figure out the length is you build the car sides and the frame, put the tail on it, get it all assembled, then it's time to build the nose. So once you have the nose plate and these pieces, you don't really need these assembled together, but just cut those out. Then you're going to put this nose plate up on the front of the car, just ahead of the front wheel well, just a 1/8 inch or 1/16 inch ahead of that front wheel well, and make it perpendicular with the floor, so it's straight up and down. Okay. Then you're going to measure from where it's at to the front of the frame, and it's going to be around 4.5 or 5 inches, somewhere in that ballpark. Once you get that measurement, you make 4 of these, and it's very important that you screw this side to the front of the frame, and then put this back in position, this nose plate, back into position where you want it. It has to be centered top to bottom there. You want about, room for 1/8 and 1/8 and 1/4, so 1/2 inch below the edge is where you want the top of this, perpendicular with the ground. So you got this screwed to the frame, then you're going to screw from here, you're going to screw the nose plate onto these, so they'll be spaced just right. So then that'll be assembled. Then you can take these screws out, keep that with the nose plate the rest of the assembly. Then you can put these 5 sides on, or 5 nose braces on. There's one here, one every 9 1/4 inches. There's 5 of them. And I drew a little line here so you can figure out where your screws are going to go to screw those on. I think I glued that too, so at the back there you glue it. Keeps it all nice and solid on the back of these nose braces. So you got 5 of those in there. I also, and it doesn't show this in the drawing, I put a brace between here, between each one of the nose braces. I put like a 2x2 inside of here to keep them from tipping like this. Okay, so there's a brace here, 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 here. There's 4 braces in there that keep these from wobbling. So what else do I need to tell you? Oh yeah, that basically, if you put 5 of these on, now it's time to put the skin on. So I have this, I had this fully built. I'm taking it apart to show you how to put it together. And I'll show you there's a skin on here of masonite, or a particle board. So it's 1/8 inch thick. There's actually 2 skins on the top, 2 skins on the bottom. So you take and glue all these braces, the top, the face plate, or nose plate, and then all these nose braces. You glue them, and then you're going to take the first skin and put some brads in there, staple it basically to all these braces and the nose plate. Just a little bit, and then you put the second skin on, a little bit of glue on first, you put the second skin on, and it's going to hang over a little bit, It just happens that it hangs over a little bit. So you want to cut that overhang off mostly. And then you're going to put the second pair of skins on. Same deal, glue everything, tack it on a little bit, then put the second one on, some glue to tack it real good and remove any excess there. So you want to take a sander or sanding block and round the edges a little bit so that the leather, or naugahyde in this case, is going to roll right over the top of it. Okay. So that's basically how you build it. You're going to end up with this solid box. Okay. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's it. Yep. Thanks.